I meditate, I do yoga, I do all this stuff, and it's like my choice. It's what I've found works for me because it actually works. You know, all this spiritual stuff, a lot of it does work. But there's a difference between when you choose to do something and when you think you're obliged to. Like, there's something that I've noticed with me, that something is pushing me in directions with my thought process, because my brain has been rewired not to think how I used to think, like from the past. So now I've noticed, for me, in the easiest kind of way to justify it is, there is, like, my higher self is pushing me in the right direction to the choices that I've made now instead of the past, because I can't go, it's not like there's a barrier there. I'm not going from the past anymore. I'm only just going from what I've learned now and what for the future, and then nothing else. There's no like of the past. So like, it's like, oh, but I did that. No, it doesn't compute. Like, and then that's one thing I'm noticing, because like even how I act, how I say things, like, yeah, I'm a new man pretty much most weeks, like every day. I'm turning into the person I am becoming, my higher self, with the painting and all this stuff, learning who I am, learning as I grow, learning the person I am, because I can't just say, oh, like, I'm a tradie, like, and that's all I know, like, because the interview today, like, I had, and yeah, but I'm many other things. Like, I'm not putting my eggs in one basket. I'm spreading my seeds everywhere, like, because, like, yeah, in saying that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm putting it where I know that I have, like, a passion, a love for something, and then I will continue and grow in that manner with it, to see if I'm good or not. And if I'm not good, but I still have that passion, I still go for it, because that's how we grow. We've got to start from somewhere. And with working with my hands, like, that I'm good at painting and welding and engineering and all this stuff. I was pretty crap. Like, when I was 16, like, I can walk into a job and, like, boom, 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 no start too, which is good. So in this sense, with the spiritual part, the one thing, because it just cut out, of course, the one thing that I wanted to add is, like, because everybody that has been in my life for my journey, like, I do thank you so much. We'll probably meet, and then when I get my head screwed onto things and committed, oh yeah, I really do. So I want to thank a lot of people, even just to get to where I am now. Like, I'm a work in progress, baby. Like, I've got a lot to offer. I'm still on my little process, getting up to where I need to be able to start making big moves. I've got enough to be able to be comfortable in my body, be comfortable where I'm at, and to be safe, to know that no matter what, I'm fine, and that I can provide safety for other people too, just around me. And that's in the spiritual path too, because yeah, I'm a medium. I'm watching mediums because I understand and like, I know what's going on, and I wish I could just hug them most of the time, like, because I know what they're going through, and we're talking about the same things. Like, I will think something, and then I'm like, talking about the same things. It could be in a day, could be in like a couple of months down the track. But the funny thing is, like, and then look back on the stuff that you talk about or you do, these seeds that we plant or things that we think about, it's a journey that we're doing ourselves. It's like a do-it-yourself project in spirituality. And cut all the bullshit about with the spiritual part, but it's a personal thing, like, we're going through, because this is a test. I swear, this is like a test in our own manner to whatever happens afterwards, after this. What we do now is so important. Like, and then the people that are on this path and they've realized to go out of the norm and go their own paths and go for, like, heart-led, because who knew the little voice in your head, there's that, and there's something else, a little whisper. They say whisper, but you got your brain that just keeps going the cycles, but there's something else that leads us, and it's our heart. Who knew that when we do good things and you hear that beautiful, like, proud of you moments, that it's like, oh, you're gonna go so far, or you're gonna be the first millionaire in your family, you're gonna meet these certain people, you're gonna change the world. And I get so much of that because I know in myself that I'm on the right path, this is how I know, because something in me is saying that to me, and it's coming out of nowhere, and that's my heart, because I've had to rewire my brain, and it was, I've done all the Joe Dispenza stuff, but it was more to it than that. It was the let going of everything, but just being true to myself, and knowing that, because I've had no mentors, I've had nobody, like, I've got bits and pieces from other people, but and what worked for me, not from what other people have told me, because no one can tell me what is good for me. Only I know that, because it's just like anything in life. You can't say, well, I eat chili, so you have to like chili. No, it's not like that. I like doing yoga in the mornings. I like doing workouts when I feel like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do all my stuff in the morning, and then I can relax. I like to eat big in the morning. Some people don't like to eat big in the morning. I'm vegetarian. Some people like meat. I love cooking a good steak. See, we all do certain things. It doesn't mean that who's right or wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of this comes with us. No money, no nothing. It's the experiences and how we've learned. It's how we learn it. I think it's how we learn it. And it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, I was so positive, like people with the gratefulness and all this stuff. As long as inside that you know that, like, you've learned, and it's like sunken in, and you've learned, and you've actually grown from it. It doesn't matter how you've grown, like how you've learned or how you've grown upon it, as long as it's sunken in. That's the main thing, because we all learn differently, and we all have our own problems, and we're all going through like different things, different days, and we experience it in a different manner, because someone could be going through something else and that's totally different to another person. So you can't say, oh, but this is how it should be. It's not that way. It's never been that way. This is a do-it-yourself project. The only person that's going to tell you is the person in here, your heart, your spirit. When your spirit leads you, and your heart, and not your mind, and just that repercussion of just going through the motions, because on auto, like, you know what we are as humans? We're auto masters. We're just auto. We do things, and then we're masters at it. We get so good at it. Our body, our muscle memory and stuff, like, and it's hard to know it, and then have to realize that you're doing it. So sometimes it's good, it's great for work. Like, for me, I know when I'm auto, and I can just skim through and everything's in breeze, and then I'm like, and then I go back to logical thinking, and then my creative side. But it's a do-it-yourself project. That's what I was going with that, so